I'm Rhenda.
I'm Jim.
We're Heartiness Approach.
Can you believe it?
We are standing in a Christmas card.
So, we're going to show you what you do on a homestead when you're snowed in, and we truly are. Our truck is down because of an issue with it that we haven't gotten fixed yet, and we need to get fixed. And our car is so low clearance that we can't drive it across. The snow's too deep to drive it across. We can't even get out the driveway right now.
So we've been here for 2 days.
Yep.
I walk up to my neighbors to help them, and we still can't get out. The high today is 27.
Sun's up today
Sun
and tomorrow.
is up today and tomorrow.
We're hoping it knocks the snow down enough that we can get out by Sunday. But really, we're in good shape. We have everything we need, and that's part of what we want to talk about today. But right now, it's time for us to go do chores. The story about the hired hand who told his boss he could sleep when the wind blew, and the boss never understood it until a wind came up, and the boss went out and checked everything over on the farm, and it was all secured, and the hand just kept, the hired hand kept sleeping through the whole thing. And after he looked around and found that everything was fastened down, shut up, secure, he realized what his hired hand had meant when he said he could sleep when the wind blew. And that's an important concept when you have weather that is
imminent,
always unpredictable.
We knew that the storm was coming, and so we pulled a bunch of wood and put right by our front door and covered it with a tarp so that we were ready just to open that tarp up and grab, open and grab, and it's worked really well for us.
Yeah, we still have plenty, I think, to make it through the rest of this.
I'm standing under the kitchen window, and there's a big pile of soil here that's covered. It looks really tacky, but we did it just for this day because this is where our water pipes froze before, and they're not freezing because they're under 3 feet of dirt on top of what they're buried on underneath.
This wood pile here is something we put together with wood that's been cut down this fall, and if we have to use it this winter, it's here. We suspect it's more for next year, but this is like, we're trying to have multiple years setting on the ground of wood so that we are ahead. 2 years supply of firewood would be great, and that's kind of our goal. And so this is next year's wood. We're going to add to it. Hopefully we make it through with the pile that we have over there for this year. And as you can see, it's fully covered, so it's going to stay dry right now when it's snowing, but as the rainy season starts up, when this finally ends, then it can stay dry. That whole time it can continue to cure and dry and be ready for next winter.
So snow is something we don't get a lot of here in Missouri. And today it's gorgeous. Yesterday was a very drab day, yep, all day long. But we still enjoy it. No, we would not enjoy it. Like I said in my blog, I would not enjoy this if it was for months on end like our northern friends.
Yeah.
It definitely makes things harder. Jim has to haul water. I have to haul water. We have to figure out how to keep the animals warm. In addition to hauling the water, we have to do it multiple times a day because some of our waters are outside or they are subject to the cold, and we have to get the ice off of them and put new water in. And it's 10 degrees right now out here. The sun is beautiful though, so hopefully, I don't know how it melts when it goes up to a high of 27, but hopefully with the sunshine we can get out of our driveway. But guess what? We don't need to. We have enough food, we have enough fuel, we have enough of everything we need so we can sleep when the wind blows or when the snow falls. Stay in our homestead when the snow falls. Hope you guys are warm and dry. I know that some of you got buried under a couple feet of snow. You have our blessings and prayers with you. For those of you where snow is plentiful and goes on for a long time, we're silly, right? But for us, this is a big change. So this would be like an extreme storm for you. So just kind of that's
the comparison you would make, as if you had one that shut everything down.
For all of our Missouri friends, enjoy it. You know it doesn't last forever.
So there are car sets. We can back it out. But there's our driveway. And some of it's... The snow is higher than the bottom of the car. So we'd be pushing snow with the car. And even with front-wheel drive, it's kind of tough to push it through. And yeah, this started with an ice storm. Keep that in mind. Some wetness, froze on the ground, put the snow on top of it. So no traction going on. Anyway, all the way out the drive, we got snow.
So this is our carrot garden that is in last day of January. We've had it covered. Haven't watered it since in December. It still looks great. We're going to water it today when it's warm. We'll see. We have some cold snaps coming up. If it makes it through those, we're going to have some great carrots in early spring.
There's a secret to cleaning the glass on your fireplace. We've been burning this for 4 days or so. We haven't had a lot of buildup because one of the secrets, like the first secret for getting your glass clean, is to have a hot enough fire that it doesn't build up. Now we've had a little bit around the edges, and that's kind of usual, but it took 4 days to do that. So let me show you what happens. Now obviously the easy stuff in the middle I can take off, but this stuff, some of it comes off easy, but some of it is on there to stay. Well, I say that, I take that back. We've been burning it hot enough. So there is still some that's not coming off easy. You saw I wiped, it didn't come off easy. A little bit of ash from in here. Just a little bit of ash on here. And the hard stuff begins to come off with ease. Now this harder stuff, a little bit of rubbing, but if you try to do this with anything else, it laughs at you. It's trying to laugh at me right now, but we'll win with this because this is the secret to cleaning the glass on your fireplace. One more little hit on that, and that hard place will probably come right off. There we go. Now I do a little bit of Windex to shine it up. Off it came with really very little effort. Now before we learned how to have the fire hot enough to prevent that when we were just breaking it in, we had a lot more buildup and it was really hard to take off until we discovered this secret and what we had struggled with for a long time and couldn't get it all off. Put the ashes on there and it just wiped right off like you saw there. So that's our secret to cleaning your fireplace glass.